All right, everyone. Hello there. Welcome back to the channel. Of course. Hope you're all doing okay. Now, I need to talk about this. I don't make rant videos, okay? And this is going to be sort of a rant and me just talking. There's no script or anything, so bear with me, okay? But I just finished watching the Game Awards 2025. Now, I don't watch the Game Awards. These things are like what, 5 hours long or something, right? But I decided this year, why not? I got some free time. I'll go and watch and see what it's all about. And I gotta say, there is some just crap in here. There's some crap that I need to talk about. So bear with me, stay with me here, all right? Because I'm just sort of going to talk from the noggin here. But I need to talk about some of the trash that was revealed here. Now, I'm not going to talk about the awards themselves. Claire Obscure won Game of the Year. It pretty much won everything. And hey, it's not my kind of game. I'm not interested in it. I haven't played it. But I know a lot of people spoke highly about it. And if you're one of those people that enjoyed it, hey, good on you. And congratulations to everyone that was involved in that project. Good on them. It's just not for me personally. But I'm not here to talk about the awards and all of that and the nominations. I don't care about that. That's its own thing. I want to talk about the reveals, the stuff that was shown, the stuff that, we kind of all watch for because we want to see what's coming out, what's happening. And there was poo coming straight out of the chute, just actual trash. So where do I even start? Actually, I know. I want to start with these gotcha game freaking anime ads. So like throughout the show, they have like ads for little games here and there, and there's so many of these goddamn anime games. Like, okay, look, you tell me, get like 20, just screenshots from 20 of these games, put them all together, and you tell me which is which. All right, tell me which game is which, because they are all exactly the same. They have the same designs, they look the same, they play the same. It's the same everything. It's like, how am I meant to be excited for this one? There's like 500 of these fucking things. And I'm not an anime guy, but I know the market out there is huge. So maybe I'm in the minority. Maybe these games are just massive and people, buy into it. But like, they're just gotcha games. It's like all the same, and you just go in there and dump all your money for like this meaningless stuff, and like it's just not interesting at all. I'm sorry, but like, how am I meant to get excited for this? And you got your boy Jeff Keighley out there, and he's like, "Oh, this new game, Anime World XL is coming to PS5 and mobile next year." It's like, why do I care? Okay, look, I just wanted to quickly talk about that anime shit because I don't get it, I don't like it. But anyway, let's get on to the actual game reveals. Okay, now let's get into the actual games that were revealed, the big stuff that we actually care about. And we got to start with Star Wars. Of course we do. I'm a Star Wars boy. I've been a Star Wars boy since I was a kid, man. I love this thing. I don't love it now because Disney has ruined it. Thank you very much, Disney. But that's neither here nor there. And, Star Wars gaming over the last couple of years, it's not been great. I mean, the Fallen Order game, the Star Wars Survivor game, that's been okay. Outlaws I didn't play, but it's Ubisoft, so I mean, yeah. And then there hasn't really been much else. I mean, the Battlefront games were okay, but that was like, what, 10 years ago now? So, yeah, we've been a bit dry on Star Wars games, and they haven't had a good reputation because they tend to reveal something, and then you don't hear about it for a couple of years. And that's exactly what I feel like here. We got a reveal for Star Wars Fate. What was it, Fate of the Old Republic or something like that? Who cares? Who cares? It's a cinematic trailer. It's like what was it? Like a 1 minute cinematic trailer. And like, how am I meant to get excited for this, man? There's no gameplay. There's no story. I mean, there's like a blog post or something on the website, but I can't read, man. So like, I don't care about this. Is exactly what happened with Star Wars Eclipse. You remember that? Anyone remember Star Wars Eclipse? They revealed this cinematic trailer and they had a whole website for it and stuff. And look, that was like, what, 4 years ago or something now? And we ain't heard jack shit about that. So, like, how am I meant to get excited for this when it's the exact same thing? You show a nice, shiny cinematic trailer, you don't really reveal anything, and then that's it. Like, are we going to have to wait another 4 years until we hear something about this game? It's just like, I don't care because it's this pattern that they follow now. And, yeah, I just feel like I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, maybe this game will release, but like, after the whole KOTOR announcement and then Eclipse and then hearing absolutely nothing about those games, it's like, yeah, I can't really invest myself into this. I need to see actual gameplay before I can be like, yeah, whoa, Star Wars. But there was also another Star Wars game revealed. What was it? I got it here on my phone. I think it was called Galactic Racer or something. And I got kind of excited for this one because they said it was going to be from the makers of Burnout and Need for Speed. And look, I love Burnout. I love Need for Speed, man. Where the fuck is my Need for Speed game? Come on, I've been waiting so long for like another Most Wanted or something. Please. But anyway, I heard they were making a Star Wars racing game, so I'm like, okay, okay, I'm listening. And it looks like trash. I'm sorry. Why did you not go with pod races? Maybe pod races are in the game, but like it's all like speeders, like speeder bike racing, and I guess that's cool. But man, like you remember those old pod racing games on like the PlayStation 1 and stuff? Like how cool were those? You could have done like another pod racing game. That would have been sick. Like a remake of the pod racing game. But they went to this like I don't know, man. It's just like speeder bike racing, and the characters look kind of miffed. That's the Aussie word here for you. That means like janky. It's just like I don't know. I feel like this Galactic Racer game will probably have more of a chance of actually happening than this Star Wars Fate game. But yeah, like the Star Wars reveals are just they were a letdown, man. They were a big letdown for me. I need to see some actual gameplay and stuff. Like cinematic trailers just don't do it for me. Up next, there are a couple of games that I don't really play. We got a new Resident Evil Requiem game. Your boy, he's not good with horror. Okay, I don't do horror, so I haven't played Resident Evil before. Actually, no, I might have played like some old ones with my friend, like after school, but that was like years ago. But yeah, I don't really do that stuff, so I'm probably not gonna play it. But I've heard good things about them, and so yeah, if you're into that stuff, there you go. There was also a new Control game. I never played the first Control. It looks alright. I mean, but yeah, I just never got around to playing it. But there's a sequel to that coming out, which looked okay. Maybe I'll jump in. I might try out the sequel, and if I like the sequel, I might go back and play the original. But yeah, another one that's just, yeah, I mean, I saw some people excited for it, but I guess because I never played the first one, I'm just like, yeah, whatever. One thing I was excited for, though, we are getting a new Tomb Raider game. Now, this looks like it could be a sequel based on the trilogy. Now, you remember that trilogy Crystal Dynamics did a few years ago? Rise of the Tomb Raider, Shadow, and then the first one? This looks like this could be a sequel to that. And if that's the case, then I am in, because I love that trilogy. I thought that trilogy was great. Yeah, it had some issues here and there, but overall, I really enjoyed that. I thought the storytelling was great, the gameplay was great. I know a lot of people call it like the Uncharted ripoff, but like, it's Lara Croft, man. What do you expect, Lara Croft came before Uncharted. I'm sorry, but that's just true. So, yeah, I'm excited. I'm down for it. If it's anything like those games, count me in. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, good things for that. There was this other game. What was this? The Free Shepherd. It's like a dog simulator, like, but in like some post-apocalyptic world or something. I don't know, man. This kind of reminds me of Stray a little bit. If anyone played Stray, but yeah, like I don't know. I'm not into that. There was another one. This is like a Souls-like game called the Deceit, something like that. I think. Look, man, I can't English. I don't play Souls games. I know, what a crime. I actually own Dark Souls, but I've never played it. But I know I have some friends that are pretty hard into Souls games. I know they do pretty well overall. So like, hey, that's cool. Maybe one day I'll get into the Souls games, but yeah, not for me. I quickly wanted to mention Phantom Blade Zero as well, because I did forget to talk about that before. But that game looks amazing. They showed off some gameplay for it, and I'm in. I'm not usually into those kind of games, but the gameplay, the style, everything just looks great. So I am definitely getting that, and for me personally, that was the highlight of the night when it came to reveals. There are a couple of other games that were revealed that I don't really care too much about to talk about. Like, they kind of just look like whatever. There's so many games here too that are like, oh, from the producers that worked on this game you loved 15 years ago. And it's like, who cares, Like, they expect because they tie like a name or a studio that made a game that we love like a decade ago or something. They expect because it's got that name attached to it that we're going to love this next game, and it's like no. And that's exactly what I'm going to talk about here in a minute. But it's like no, just because you got someone or a couple of people that worked on a game from like 10, 15, 20 years ago, that doesn't mean the game that they're doing now is going to be any good. So it's like it's whatever. But now we're going to get into the stuff that really sucked, like the stuff that was just sucking straight pain. Like man, this is my issue. This is what is wrong with gaming now. All right. The first we're going to start with is where is it? Where is it here? For Loop. Oh my god. Okay. Where do I even start with this piece of trash, man? So this is this was revealed for PlayStation. It looks like it's a PlayStation PC exclusive, and my god, man, what an absolute stinker! Somehow Concord has returned. Like what the fuck is this? This is a 4-player co-op shooting experience. Let that sink in. A 4-player co-op experience. How many of these fucking games do we have? And my god, man, I'm gonna have some pictures here on the screen, alright? But how generic does this thing look? Like, have we not learnt our lesson? I remember there was that report from someone, I can't remember who it was, but it was saying that PlayStation wanted to make like, what was it, like 10 live service games in the next 5 years? Or some shit like that. Do you remember that? You remember that? And then Concord happened and they were like, oh, maybe not. Have they not learnt their lesson yet? No one cares about this. This looks like every other shooter game we have out there. It's like, well, what is people? The comment section for this is great. I've been people calling this the Temu Helldivers. What else calling it? Yeah, Concord 2.0. I remember playing this game back in 2010. Like, man, it's just like, have we not learnt anything? And this is just what is wrong with gaming now. And so much, like, I can go on a rant about the whole thing, but it's just like, I don't care. No one cares about it. We've seen this kind of shit 100 times over by now. Why are we still doing stuff like this? And the reception to this game is the exact same reception that Concord got. It's like, it's going to be a Concord 2.0. I'm calling it now. There's nothing redeeming about this game. It looks like trash. It plays exactly like every other game we've played. So, what are we meant to do? What are we meant to do here? It's just like, I don't care. So that was For Loop. Yeah, moving on. What a piece of trash. And then we get to the end of the night, and this is the thing that pissed me off. This pissed me off all the way to the moon, and then I pissed myself all the way back to Earth. You know, before the game of the year is announced, they tend to do like this big reveal, this last reveal for a huge game, something that we've been waiting for, something that we can just come in our pants for, you know? And we got one of the worst stinkers I have ever seen. And this is what I was talking about before, because this game is made from the people that made Titanfall, okay? And you hear that and you think, oh my god, are we getting a Titanfall free? No! You're never getting a Titanfall free. And this is what I was talking about. It doesn't matter if these names are attached to a game, if you know, there's people from the people that made Titanfall. It's like, that was years ago. That doesn't mean anything now, because they released Highgate. What is this? Oh my god, absolute stinker. When Jeff said, I've played this game and you'll want to play it too after you've seen it, I was like, bullshit.
I've played it, and after you see this trailer, I think you're going to want to as well.
You got paid to do that. I mean, you probably paid for this whole thing, but it's like, where do I start? This, you know, everything I just said about For Loop, copy and paste to this, because this game, this is Concord 3.0. If For Loop is Concord 2.0, this is Concord 3.0. Like, what the fuck is this? This looks like Overwatch. This looks like goddamn Fortnite. This looks like Marvel Rivals. This looks like Concord. Like, it is a PvP shooter. And like hero shooter. And they're saying, oh, it's the first of its kind. What the fuck? First of what? First of failing? Like, this is exactly what we've seen 100 times over. Why is no one learning their lesson? What is this? These characters look generic. This gameplay looks generic. The story looks generic. This looks like everything I've seen for the last 10 years. It's like, I don't know, man. I don't know what to say about this. AAA gaming is dead. It's dead, bro. The fact that an indie game won Game of the Year. How many indie games lately have won Game of the Year or been nominated? How many indie games were nominated here this year? It's like, what are we doing, bro? This is what happens when you put these goddamn people in suits in charge of everything. We get crap like this. Just because these games were popular 10 years ago doesn't mean they're popular now. God damn, have some creativity. Do something we haven't seen. Stop following trends. Stop following shit we've already been playing. Makes me mad, man. Especially when you claim you have these people that worked on these games. Oh, you know, from the people that worked on Need for Speed, from the people that worked on Titanfall, from the people that worked on my asshole yesterday. And this is what they're doing now. It's like, I don't know what else to say, man. The Game Awards this year the Game Awards in general just prove that how much of gaming is dying in general. I grew up, look, quick side story. I don't want to make this video too long. I mean, it's already coming out to 16 minutes. But I grew up on the original Xbox, okay? I grew up playing that. I loved those games. There's so many great games from that era. And to get from there to here, to go from where we were there to where we are now, it's sad to see, man, because gaming is not about gaming anymore. It's about money. It's about following trends. It's about rushing things out as quickly as we can. And I'm not saying that's every game. There are some actual gems that still come out. I mean, Helldivers was a gem. I know Arc Raiders is pretty high on people's lists. We've got a lot of good single-player games. You know, God of War, Ghost of Tsushima. You know, I'm sure there's some other games just on the top of my head that I can't remember, but you might be able to remind me. There are still some good things out there, but the majority of gaming now is just shit. It's just shit. And we keep getting trash like this. And they are wasting their time, their money on making this stuff that fails after a year. Stop this. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. The Game Awards in general this year, I mean, look, I don't watch Game Awards like I said, so I'm not going to rate it or anything. It's whatever. It's just whatever. The games, I'm disappointed in games. That's what I am. I'm disappointed in the reveals here. The Star Wars stuff, I don't care. Like, until you actually show me gameplay, I don't care. Tomb Raider, I'm interested. I'm interested. All the other stuff I don't care about. And then 4Loop and what was it, Fartgate, whatever it was, absolute trash. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good day. Let me know what you thought about the Game Awards and everything revealed. And yeah, stay safe, don't do anything stupid, and I'll see you in the next video.